Welcome back to Dolphins United, the platform for Dolphins. You heard me. Oh, finally back home 3 hours later. Well, more than that. Had to stop and get some Haitian food down south. Anytime I'm down south, got to grab me some Haitian food. So we did that. All right, grabbed some Haitian food with my parents' house and then came here. All right, so we back. This video, we're not really going to talk too much about. We're not going to talk any about training camp because I already did that video a little bit earlier today. This video is regarding what I heard behind me as I was tweeting out what was going on in practice. This is about Tom Brady, the Trojan horse, okay, and Brian Flores colluding together to sabotage. No, let me stop. This is about Stephen Ross going to the ends of the earth to do whatever he has to do to present a Super Bowl to South Florida. All right, this is what this is really about. And he got caught red-handed. All right, that's it. He got caught red-handed. So apparently, in 2019, Stephen Ross, and really not Ross, but his owner in waiting, was trying to get Tom Brady to come and leave the Patriots while he was still on the Patriots. Leave the Patriots, come down on to Miami, and be the quarterback. Then in 2021, again, they talked with Tom Brady after he had already won the Super Bowl and didn't win one last year, and he was thinking about going ahead and switching up teams because he was a little bit tired of Bruce Arians and his ways, and so we heard anyway. Hearsay. And he got an offer from the owner and the owner in waiting to come be a part owner of the team. All right? While you're doing that, we were thinking that maybe we can talk Sean Payton into coming down here as well. And maybe, since you're already a part owner and you're retired, why not just, give us a year or two, Yeah, we have Tua, but he can just, he can sit there, We'll go ahead and get a year or two, squeeze that last year or two. We know you want to stick it to Bill Belichick, right? So we'll get that year up out of you, win a championship. You'll be the part owner of Miami Dolphins. You can ride off into the sunset, and everybody will worship you in Miami as the new, highly acclaimed number 12. Sounded good. Not what happened. Here's what happened. Here's the reality of what happened. The Dolphins have forfeited round 1 pick 2023, our own pick, by the way. Round 1 pick, round 3 pick in 2024. We lost 2 valuable picks because we were sloppy with our tampering. Now, some people are going to say to me, what are you talking about sloppy, bro? Like, you're making it sound like as if they should have been doing stuff like this. Everybody tampers. Now, should you be tampering? No. Everybody tampers. Miami was sloppy. They got caught. When the Patriots was doing all the foolishness, it wasn't the other teams wasn't out there cheating. All right? There's a saying, if you ain't cheating, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, right? They got caught because they were sloppy. All right? Somebody caught them red-handed and they got dealt a whole bunch of fines and lost picks. It's the Dolphins' turn this time, all right? Add another gate to the Dolphins, all right? That's all it is, all right? It's tamper gate and tampering gate. Tampering gate and tanking gate, okay? Which, by the way, they said that they didn't really find any evidence that we were actually losing on purpose, because we weren't actually losing on purpose, because Flores wouldn't take the bait. All right, that's why there's no actual evidence. And according to the NFL, when it comes to Stephen Ross offering $100K, which he did, they said he did it in jest. Okay, so he did indeed offer Flores, but apparently it went something like this. Man, we let all these players go. Man, I sure like to get that first pick. We're on our way. It's looking pretty good right now. I mean, shoot, I'd even give you $100,000 just to make sure we seal the deal. I'm just playing, man. Come on, I wouldn't really do that. With something like that, all right? It was something like that. Threw it out there, seeing that Flores wasn't biting. Like, Flores' face probably changed. Like, whoa, what are you talking about right now? And he was like, gotcha. We're just messing, just joshing around. All right, we're just joshing around, just horsing around, man. All right, now I'm exaggerating that, but Stephen Ross apparently got away with that one. Didn't get away with the tampering. We lose picks. All right, Stephen Ross ain't losing these picks. Us fans is losing these picks. All right, we're losing these picks because that was our contingency plan. If Tua didn't work out, dadgummit, we got 2 first-round picks. We're going to move up and we're going to select the cream of the crop. Now, it's Tua or bust. Now, I believe in Tua. I believe Tua is going to ball out this year. I believe he's going to be the franchise quarterback. But it is good to have that one in the chamber. We don't got it no more. All right, now we do have a first-round pick. So that first-round pick we do have, which comes from San Francisco, we all need to be rooting for Trey Lance to fall flat on his face. All right, we need him to be sorry. All right, we need him to be so sorry. We need them to lose every game possible so that the contingency is still in place if something happens in the event that Tua ain't as good as he need to be this year. All right? It sucks. It sucks what we have to deal with. It's another, shame on the Dolphins. It's another organizational scar on the Dolphins. It just doesn't look good. Once again, we're involved in foolishness. But I will say this, okay? And this is what I started out with. Ross just wants to win. All right? He wants to win in the baddest way. And I do mean that literally as well. All right? He wants to win so bad, but he just went about it the wrong way. I can't be too upset at him for trying to ensure the Dolphin fans get a Super Bowl before he up and leave the spot. All right? Now, eventually he's going to pass this team on. Now, we know from right now that the person he plans on passing it on to is just as crooked as him. All right? Now, we know that going in. All right? So, hopefully, the guy learns his lesson. All right? They paid $50 and $150 fines. All right? For them, for billionaires, that was $150 and that was $50. All right? That 1.5 and that 500,000. Okay? It wasn't a lot of money for them. All right? Now, for me right now, I pay $150 fine. I'm going to be crying. All right? Especially I just went to Miami too. Even though I rode with my pops and them, shout out to them, you know what I'm saying? Here's the ride. But still, I had to put out some money. All right, if it was $150 I had to put out right now, it would be a problem. All right, Ross, 1.5 mil, that ain't a problem. All right, he probably wrote that check and had it sitting there waiting just in case. All right, but I'll holler at y'all in the next one. Put it in the comment section below. All right, put it in the comment section below how you feel about it. I'll be honest, I don't like the fact that we have to do that we have to lose picks, but I understand in a sense where Ross is coming from. Last thing I want to say before I go, I was going to go, but there's one thing I do need to say. And this is regarding my guy, Dudley Do-Wrong. There's apparently some talk about Dudley not being a true fan because he doesn't live in Florida. Now, that doesn't make any sense to me, all right? And I'm hoping that DU fam had nothing to do with this because it makes zero sense. There are plenty of people that are Dolphin fans that live everywhere across the globe. You're telling me because he has a YouTube channel, he has to live in Florida to cover the Dolphins? What sense does that make? All right, let's use common sense here. What sense does that make? All right, most of us don't go to games. So what's next? I don't go to games like that. All right, so we're going to move the goalpost. Now, instead of having to just live here, if you don't go to the games, you can't have a channel and talk about the team because you didn't see it in person. The man watches the games from the comfort of his house like all of y'all do. All right? Just because you live in Miami don't mean you watch more games than him. All right? Doesn't mean that you know it as much as he does. All right? We're talking about the GOAT in Dolphins YouTube. All right? The GOAT, the number one highest ranked subscriber of all Dolphin YouTubers, all right? If you're going to discredit him, you're discrediting us because we're not as good, as, although we are striving to be on that level one day. And you're also discrediting yourself, all right? Because nobody puts in all the work just because they live in Florida. All right. Nobody knows all what they need to know just because they can make a trip to training camp. All right. Because they live a hop and a skip away. All right. Nobody is a bigger fan just because they go to the games. OK, that's all false. What makes the bigger fans are the people that put the time in, to put the work in to give you the content. All right. The people that buy all the memorabilia, okay? Those are the people that make the fans, okay? Not the people that go to the games because they have money, all right? Let's knock it off, all right? Half the people that be in the stadium sometimes just be in there because they ain't had nothing else to do. They ain't even a fan of the team. They just got money, so they just went. It's entertainment, all right? This ain't entertainment for us, okay? We're real fans. All right, and you don't have to live in Florida to be a real fan. You don't have to live in Florida to be a Dudley Do-Wrong. You don't. All right, so let's knock that out. I'll holler at y'all in the next one. Y'all know what it is. Fins up till we die. Love y'all like soul food. I'm out.